All right, greetings and salutations, fellow travelers. Hopefully, y'all are ready for some P10S project tonight. We have two pugs. We have a scholar and Dragoon. We've had the pug. I know it's kind of weird that we're still on P10S, but I swear the burnout's real. There's a lot of people just can't seem to hack it with certain mechanics, and we keep having roster issues because we can never seem to find a shield healer. And for some reason, our melee, our samurai is just gone. Like, I haven't seen her like log in to Discord for a while, that I can tell. So I don't know what's going on with that, but regardless, we are here. We're gonna do some more P10S. A lot of people are like done with the raiding scene at this point, so I'm kind of surprised we're even still having a raid night. I know Amaranth's other group has kind of called a hiatus because they're missing both their healers now, so it's kind of a weird thing. We haven't have raid food tonight. I do actually have raid food. Good. But you know, it is what it is. And I think a lot of people are burned out on 14 right now and kind of just taking a break to play other games. Plus, a lot of great games are out right now. I mean, this Baldur's Gate 3 is out still. I'm not done with that game. I'm not even in Act 2 yet because I'm waiting until my PC's built to actually go through the whole game and stream it. And I'm kind of slow on that. But, you know, it is what it is. But, where is it at? This one? Yeah, this one. Yeah, okay, and there's that one. Blur. Clear as post pull. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Can we know all this stuff? Okay, good. We're good to go. We're Gucci. I'm gonna hop in the Discord. I just wanted to say hello to everybody up there on YouTube and make sure y'all are doing okay. Make sure just make sure you're having a good weekend. Remember P10S, FF14 prog in general. Since I'm raiding with the static, I'm gonna have an open mic. I'm gonna be in the Discord chat. I'm gonna be trying to make call outs. So I'm not necessarily going to be paying attention to chat. And it's not that it's not that I'm ignoring you, it's that I'm not going to be able to respond to you, because again, I have an open mic. I don't want to distract the folks in chat, who will get very easily distracted, so I'm going to hop in the voice chat. I'm going to get the show get the show on the road, that's the phrase. I normally like to have a longer, like, couple minutes of just, you know, introduction, saying hello, but we're jumping right into it, and we had to get plugged, so I'll see you on the other side. Let's see what happens.
Sorry.
There he is.
Oh, what? I'm here. What?
He hit yes on the ready check. We're pulling.
I was gonna say, we know how to do things up until we have to like split or spread or roll stack, right?
I'm alive, maybe.
He's existing here and now.
Jeez.
I legitimately, I guess I thought it was Sunday already.
Does that matter? What year is
It's
it?
just one of those days, right?
It's been one of those
It's
weeks.
been one of those months, honestly.
This month wasn't bad until, I mean, it wasn't even bad. It was just really long.
I'm just feeling the burnout so much lately on like life in general.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Alright.
was so excited that I had free time to clean today.
All right, dividing wing. Make sure you pay attention to what you got to do. Got our tethers and our stacks.
And I was like, what is adult life but cleaning and cooking?
Right.
Cleaning, cooking, grocery shopping, taking care of the pets.
Just over and over again.
Adulthood is just running fetch quests over and over again.
It really is. The right tower? Yeah, I am. Okay.
Yeah.
And as long as you're on different towers, you're fine. Build a bridge. Hey. Get to your pillars if you don't need to build a bridge.
But I
But
want
like,
to build bridges.
but
Next
like,
time,
I
chat.
was tired enough last night that I slept for
In?
12 hours.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Wow.
Oh, I think I slept about that much last night too, actually.
Yeah.
With the web spreads. I went to bed early because I put myself passing out in my chair, and next thing I know, it's 10 a.m.
To the depths with you.
I went to bed at like 4 a.m. and just before I went to bed, I went and fed the cat for breakfast.
Partners in the spread.
And
partners in the spread.
These bars are unbreakable.
Partners
Anyways,
first.
partners first. That's where my partner was.
Yeah, I ain't your partner.
I was like, where's the
out.
partner? Stop for a moment.
Oh, they lost the healers. Yeah.
Alright, we're yeeting ourselves.
We had no healers, so not
Yeah.
much point.
Be right back.
But yeah, so like I said with my cat, when I woke up at like 9 o'clock or whatever, she's screaming at me to like feed her, and then she's running over to the pantry and yelling at me. It's like, I know what you're trying to do, cat. You're trying to manipulate or trick me into feeding, because usually when I wake up is when I feed her. So she's trying to scam me, but I had already fed her at 4 a.m. when I went to bed. So she's trying to trick or scam me into feeding her more food.
Well,
Because
cats have like
in
a
her
weird...
brain, when I wake up from sleeping, it's food time for her.
Cats have this weird sort of schedule that they do. They get used to being fed at the same pattern constantly.
No, she was only fed like 1 hour early. And even then, and even with it's 1 hour before her actual feeding, she wants to be fed.
My cats have this weird habit that they expect me to feed them when I get home from work and then when I get up in the morning. So if Filu happens to feed them like when I'm at work, then I come home, they're like, "Oh, it's time to get fed," because that's normally when I feed them.
Yeah, this little thing is she tries to manipulate me into feeding her more, even though she doesn't. You don't need any extra food, you fat fuck.
Found out our old lady likes to eat Eggo waffles now.
Oh gosh, I'll go put a waffle in the toaster, and then behind me, meow, meow. And she'll
So-
paw at me, and she'll follow me around the kitchen, and then she'll jump on the counter and paw at me until I give her a piece of Eggo, and she wolfs it down. It's like, sis.
So my cat's been trying to ask me to give her like, so you know, like those like little like cake rolls, like they're like, you know, like the little rolls that are filled with like icing and all that stuff. Those like little cake rolls.
Ho-hos, hostess, ding-dongs,
Anyway.
snack
Right.
cakes.
They're like, you know, it's kind of hard to try to describe them, I guess. Anyways, she sees them and she's thinking, "Oh, it looks like bread."
They're all Gucci.
Okay.
Oh, the blueberry's a shield with her. Okay.
And damn, they just crit shielded themselves.
Notice that. That's why you said oops.
No further.
Thank you. Go. Tank buster.
I operate Calypso.
Alright, we got our tethers and stacks coming up. Make sure you pay attention to what you're supposed to do for that. If you got the tether, you're supposed to stack.
Awaiting
Stand in the right place. Out of the hitbot. Out, out, out. And tank towers.
I'll give you special cells.
Now we gotta build a bridge.
Wet to change.
Want to get yourself webbed.
Yeah, that's some rotten Kool-Aid.
It might be
Expired.
lime flavor.
No, that looks more expired. There's some black stuff in it.
Take your towers and then we dodge in circles and donuts. In. And do the web spreads.
To the depths with you.
We got the line stack next. It'll be spread first into partners.
Stay where you are.
Get the raid's not with us. There you go.
These bars are unbreakable.
Spread first. Then grab your partner. Good job, everybody. I'm gonna think that.
Improv is down.
Alright, Soul's got his tank buster. Alrighty.
Bustin', bustin', bustin' makes me feel good.
Okay then. Everybody take their turret towers.
Depths with you. I am Pandemonium, and these cells are mine.
Remember, you want to get hit. You want to be hit by the laser. You know, if that's the first one hit, it's blessed. That way your tank doesn't get the debuff. Melee to ranged. Don't get hit by the towers behind you. There's the healer tower.
I got hit by something.
Now tank tower. It is partners first.
I'm gonna spread left.
Now spread.
All paths
Right side.
lead back to me.
Dodge the orb lines. Nice. Raid wide tank buster combo. Put paint up for that. And we got the tank towers. Remember, it's tank towers, and we gotta build a bridge, and after the bridge, we'll spread first, not towers. Get our bridges.
Wet like
Oh shit.
unto chains.
Guess you can't hit them all. I gotta get lucky and hope to spread in the right place. Probably up here.
I can switch a little down
No,
here.
it's not gonna work, is it?
Go to the center. Go to the center.
I think I made it work? Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Oh, so
Towers, we can. Floppy, but I think we're doing okay. In.
Oh, Drake, I followed you.
Left side. Oh, I'm not sure which one it was. Shit. It was rolls. Shit.
Aw.
It was spread in a roll, and I was not paying enough attention to see
Heyo.
it.
a tangled morsel awaiting death.
What are we on?
These
Oh,
bars are
we can't do
unbreakable.
it.
Yes, we can.
I'm gonna die doing this.
Yes, we can. We have everyone up, you dummy.
It didn't have a right side.
Yep. Me and Nona went a little too far.
We had everyone up.
We didn't have a bridge on the right side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right side didn't have a bridge.
Stay where you are.
We tried. Look at us.
Yeah, we
we
tried.
tried.
I forgot I fell.
You forgot you fell. Oh my god.
Yeah, I did. I
She's
forgot I
off
fell.
death.
Yeah, I forgot I fell. I erased it from my mind.
Drake might have to go to the door. Or should I? Oh, no, there he goes.
Where? But it was spread into roll for that Bonds 3.
Sorry about that.
No worries. Sorry for forgetting that we didn't have a bridge.
I'm like, Everett called me a dummy.
I was like, "Oh, we're fine. What are you talking about?" Oh,
I'm like, it's true, I'm a dummy, but damn.
Flashbacks to death. Dummy!
Oh,
Jiminy Christmas. Oh, hey, whatever, blueberry soda.
the
Ah,
Hemoth timer down?
You will go
Yeah.
no
Huh?
further.
damn, that soda's gonna pop.
And that seems kind of flat.
That joke was so depressing.
Eh. Oh, that's perfect. It's a cat girl, too.
Of Lady Athena's power.
Okay, tethers and stacks for dividing wings.
Morsel.
Pay attention to where you need to stand for this. Don't get lost.
But what if I'm found?
But then you weren't lost.
Wouldn't being found mean you got hit by the mechanic?
Out, 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 out. Probably would be.
Yeah.
Tank towers.
I'll give you special cells.
Oh,
We gotta
I
build a
overshot.
bridge. Oh, oh shit.
Wet.
Oh, we can cover from that. Like better, I think.
Build a bridge if we can. I'll just stay back here. Hopefully everyone can take their towers. Let's see if Soul can manage to tank privilege his way through that bleed, that poison.
Ah, fuck.
Out of the hitbox. Oh, Soul's the one that died.
I fucked up.
Oh, that spread somehow. Good luck.
Oh, don't worry, I'm dead.
Oh, I'm dead too, apparently. What hit me? Did I touch
Oh,
the
we have
poison?
the bleed.
Oh, the bleed,
we
yeah.
have the bleed,
Yeah,
yeah.
the bleed.
The exploding tower. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Tells us good luck with the bleed. Dies to bleed.
Who turned on
Well-
karmic dice?
These bars are unbreakable.
We can cross those bridges when we come to them.
If we ever set them up right. Alright, sorry about that. My, overshot.
Hey, I the pillar because I was a mechanic ahead in my brain.
You bob in there.
will go no further.
This fight does that to you. Righty.
I operate the
Mighty
limits of
wings.
Radiant Leader's power. A tangled morsel.
Pay attention to your placements for this. Know it by now. In,
Oh, I didn't almost go brain dead.
in.
I'll give
Tank
you
towers.
Special cells.
Now let's build those bridges. No, neither tank missed this time.
I must watch over all life.
Alright, dodge some circles and donuts after these towers. Out of the hitbox. Let's do our web spreads. Everyone's still alive, that's a good sign.
To the depths.
Got the line stack. D-bus will be spread first into partners.
Stay where you are. These bars are unbreakable.
Oh shit! Oh well.
Did
Damn,
you take a
camera
dip
turn.
here, buddy?
Yeah, the camera turned fucked me up. There we go.
Oh.
Save Emerin.
Speaking of being a mechanic, Ed.
What? Are you kidding me? The bridge
Get it
broke the
right,
moment
please.
I was crossing. I'll just jump back off.
Lol.
When you just can't win. Sorry, no, enough for wasting your mana.
To the depths with you.
Spread into partners. If I can get to that tower,
I
that'd be great.
am Pandemonium, and these cells are mine.
No! I made it.
Yeah, somehow.
Cursed.
I'm impressed.
I'd like to thank the ninja teleport.
Oh. Somebody just took the wrong tower.
Oh. Well, that's not good. Spread into partners. Oh, never mind.
That's why. Yeah, because the soul was dead, so the other.
All
No.
paths lead
I
So
did.
what happened was I was staying with my melee, and somebody ran up to the melee's tower, and it snapped to them, facing towards the boss,
There it is.
and it killed them. And so I didn't get my knockback to get to the other tower.
Weird. Oh.
You will go no further.
In. Excuse me.
Oh,
Our tank towers.
special cells. Wet like unto chains.
Build that bridge. Then get to your tower spot.
I must watch over
And then we dodge those circles and donuts. Out. Out of the hitball. Time to the web spreads. Good job, everybody, not getting hit by that. Definitely way more consistent at that now.
to the depths with you.
Alright, got a line stack. It'll be rolls into spread.
Stay where you are.
Rolls is fun. Rolls first.
These bars are unbreakable.
Now spread them. Hey, good job, everybody. Tank Buster next. Followed by turret tower. Make sure you grab it.
To the depths with you.
I don't need to teleport to this one at least.
I am Pandemonium, and these cells are mine.
The towers are blessed. It looks like the pattern will be spread first.
Correct.
Ooh, that was close.
Oh, I got bumped into the.
Remember, spread first. Start positioning now.
Yeah, nope, I can survive. I had
Your partner, doosey
too
doo.
late on me.
All paths
Right side.
lead back to me.
Dodge those orb lines.
Oh, hysteria. Right into the Kool-Aid. Or, nope, off.
Somebody ran off.
Yeah,
was you,
I
huh?
got hysteria because I rezzed right as the thing went off,
Ah, fun times.
and it gave me hysteria. Sorry, I'm trying to get back up in time.
You good?
That's okay, she's a paladin.
We have good healers.
That's it.
Yeah, I made it in time.
Okay, tank towers. Remember, after this next set of bridges, we're going to be doing web spreads,
Cells.
and then towers after that. They change up the order just to fuck with people.
Wet like unto chains.
Everybody get to your web spread spot.
To the depths with you. Your
Spread into rolls.
soul.
Your tower spread and the roll. That's right. Okay. I don't remember to pay attention to that part. Ugh. In. Spread first on the right side.
Lead back to me.
And roll. Oh, well. Oh, wait.
Go healers, go.
Super dividing
By
wings.
healers, I mean Nona.
Remember, Remember, if you get tethered, go to your tether. Otherwise, DPS on the right and support on the left, doing the web stack.
These bars are unbreakable.
Not that. Spread out, spread stack, spread. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Well, that was
Good luck, have fun.
the web stack.
Stay where you
What happened?
are.
We had two DPS standing up to each
webbers.
other.
Oh,
They all stacked on each other.
Not all of us.
oh. Um.
No, we're getting the last set of dividing wings next, which is the one where you build a wall, but we don't have enough people, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
This vessel can be so
Yeah,
much
practice
more.
is practice.
True. We in practice going to where we need to.
Oh shit, I got the
You go build the wall. You go build the wall.
I had a
No.
tether too.
Oh,
I-
yeah.
Depths with you.
that'll do it.
That'll do
Every
it.
mechanic at once.
Yep, huddle and tether.
Choose your own adventure.
There you go.
Yourselves to me.
Choose how you wipe the party.
Choose which mechanic to resolve.
You either wipe the party one way or you wipe it the other way.
Oh god, could you imagine if they actually put a mechanic where you had to decide amongst yourselves which mechanic to do?
That would be dope, actually.
You will go no further.
Be dope, Yoshi P.
We also
on how they
pretty
implement it,
tough
though.
to balance though.
Just
We
imagine
all
the
know like
arguments.
everybody will be trying to find they'll probably be going after like the most exploitable for one.
I think that would be the point of a
Yep.
choose how you almost die mechanic. Is to find a way to have it not exploit you the least.
Dividing
Lady
wings.
Athena's power.
We gotta do our tethers and stacks, pay attention to which one you need to do, where you need to stand, all that good stuff. I'll stand over here, why not? I don't know, with all the single brain cell moments I've seen in this game. Out of the hitbox. Power.
You special cells.
Now we build the bridges.
Wet like unto chains.
Get to your tower spots after that.
I must watch.
Then we dodge our circles and donuts.
over life.
Out. Out of the hitbox. Now web spreads.
To the depths with you.
It'll be spread into rolls.
Stay where you are. These bars are unbreakable.
Spread first, and then go rolls. It means vertical. Hey, nicely done. All right. We're all still alive. There's some miracle. Pop bear healers. Tank buster. There we go. So pre-positioning for it. I like that. Turret towers are next. Debuff still out. It'll be partners first. After all this laser stuff happens.
Pandemonium, and these cells are mine.
Cursed. Fun times.
Oh, cursed. It's
Of
cursed.
course it's cursed. Means healer's got to point it diagonally.
That was some wild snapshotting my turret just did.
Remember, it is partners first, so get ready to find your partner. Come on, number it. Spread 'em.
All
Hey, right
paths
side.
lead back to me.
Dodge those orbs. Raid wide tank buster. Our favorite combination. Or Yoshi P's favorite combination, it looks like, at least.
It's not during a burst.
We got tank towers next.
I'll give you special cells.
Build those bridges up. Let me get to our web spread spots right after. Oh no, I saw that.
Never punished.
Yeah, but no poison on her, I don't think, is there? Your spread spots.
To the depths.
Some weird animation set up there.
Rolls into spread.
Get to your tower, it rolls first.
Scream.
Out of the hitbox. Get ready for rolls on the left side.
Lead back to
Oh
me.
shit. This will be fun. Oh, now spread.
For Athena. For Mother.
I mean, technically the Dragoon was at least frozen at the right spot. We had it in the right direction. Ooh, check.
Yeah, it's funny is I actually haven't had food on at all.
I think it was me last weekend, actually.
You will go no further. I operate
Dividing wings, so watch your tethers and stacks.
a tangled morsel awaiting death.
My turn. Out of the hitbox. Then tank towers.
Give you special cells.
Get your special cells right here.
Hot and ready.
Wet like unto
Build a
chains.
bridge. Get to your tower spots.
I must watch over all life.
Let me dodge those circles and donuts. Hope you're all ready for moving in. Web spreads.
To the
Back up for the line stack. Debuffs are spread into rolls.
Stay where you are. These bars are
Remember, spread first. And then rolls. Hey, nice done. Raid-wide tank buster. Oh, it's tank buster, I believe.
Oh shit.
Oh, well, no, it's not.
Oh.
I still aggro.
Yeah, I'll take it with you.
Shit happens. And we got tank turret towers. I said turret tower. That's a phrase. Alliteration.
You can have it.
Oh,
I am pandemonium, and these cells
wasn't paying attention.
Pairs into spread.
Okay, blessed. Is indeed pairs and displays. All right, pairs first. Range towers. Regular tower. It is partners first. We'll start positioning for that in advance. Partners in the spread.
Oh, I didn't
On the
know.
right side. On the right side. Dodge those orb lines. Raid-wide tank buster combo. Then tank
Yeah.
towers.
I didn't
Oh.
have enough cooldowns for that.
Well, that's not good.
Oh,
Huh.
you special cells.
I guess Dragoon's gonna go for a flight. I mean, he's used to it by now. He made it.
It was a valiant effort.
Like unto chains.
Oh boy. We got web spread without a left side, so good luck on that.
At least we can practice Bonds 3.
We have an extra
probably.
room on the right side if you need.
Yeah. Spread into rolls.
So,
Thank you. Spread into rolls. Whatever the ends up being. First, we have to do in. Oh shit. Faster. On the right side, spread first. Then rolls, but we have everyone dead anyway, so shit. Hey, I'm alive. However long that lasts.
Well, you might as well LB3, Drake.
a tangled morsel.
Smog at every mechanic at once.
These bars are unbreakable.
Two tethers, which way do I go?
Right.
You get hit by the touchdown.
In the center.
You just get hit by the center.
I'll just stay in the middle.
Damn, that's one flattened blueberry.
Well,
Squished.
one make blueberry jam.
What? That's right. Is it jam or jelly?
Yes.
Oh jeez.
Nope.
But
It's fine.
oh my
Go
god.
It's fine.
Who needs an opener, right?
I was shoving French fries into my face.
Same here.
I'm sorry, I got distracted with the jam jelly thing, but that's my own fault.
I offer a glimpse of Lady Athena's power.
All right, tethers and stacks. Let's go.
Morsel awaiting death.
I guess it technically works. Cares about a rotation as long as you get the mechanics right. Go in.
Me and true.
I'll give you
Take
special
towers.
cells. Wet like unto
Build that
death.
bridge. At least it won't take us 10 years to do it.
I must
Hit your
watch
towers.
over all
We'll dodge some circles and donuts right after. Out.
The bridges are. You could make a case that they're structurally more sound than most of the bridges in the United States
That's fair.
because they hold up to what they're supposed to do, which is let the party run across them.
Partners
And-
and a spread.
Stay where you are.
And they only fail at their known failure point, which is Ultima.
All right. Oh. We lost somebody. Buster Rage Blood combo.
One of your healers has been stranded across the Kool-Aid.
Oh no!
Oh,
To the death.
That's a bad thing. But also tank too. Red first and the partners. Oh no.
And these cells are mine.
Yeah, I was
This'll
just
be
sitting there
fun.
watching the health after the bus.
Yeah, there it is. Thought so.
I hate it when it reses you on the wrong side.
Ah, meme worthy.
You will go no further.
Oh, damn. Your throat just won't clear up. No.
I operate glimpse.
Dividing wings. We got tethers and stacks going on. Pay attention to where you're supposed to be standing.
Morsel, awaiting death.
In. Oh. Tank towers. That was a close one there, no less.
Special cells.
Build the bridge. That was just Nona asserting her dominance, reminding me that I live or die by her whims. Everybody get to your towers.
I must watch over all.
Then dodge those circles and donuts. In. Get to your web spreads.
depths with
Get to
you.
the line stack. Debuff should be going out. That is spread into rolls.
Stay where you are.
Got a red arrow, red laser. In the wrong place.
These bars are unbreakable.
Okay.
Okay.
I saw the red laser run into the stack. I'm like, oh, no. I'll stay over here, or not. Oh, it's a nice Saturday night.
It's our usual Saturday. The usual Saturday shenanigans.
That's a good word for it, I guess. Saturday shenanigans. Problem is, Sunday is also an S.
I operate the
Alright,
limits
two
of
upchatters and
Lady
stacks.
Venus' power. A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Okay. Out of the hitbox. Tank towers.
I'll give you special cells.
You are pre-approved, don't worry. Especially our paladin, they're always pre-approved. Too pure not to be.
Wet like unto
I'm
chains.
surprised airport security didn't find the battle axe.
Gotta be clever about where you hide it.
Which kind of battle axe?
Get to your towers.
Oh, you know, the big red glowing one that's right now in my hands.
In,
Okay,
dodge those circles
okay.
and donut. Web spreads. Oh no.
In fact, I once actually tried to get a giant foldable knife through airport security. I legitimately forgot it was in my bag, and it went through the metal scanner. And airport security was like, "Is there something we need to know?" And I was like, "I don't think so." And they were like, "What about this?" And I was like, "Oh fuck." Spreads into rolls.
Yeah, spreads first, spreads first. That's
And I was
definitely
like,
a
well-
fuck moment.
I was like, well, go ahead and confiscate that because I don't care enough about it to try to get it back. Thank God I'm a white girl. Otherwise, I probably would have been detained.
And I was thinking it.
And like 5'3", unassuming white girl.
Ah, society.
But aren't the short girls the most dangerous ones?
That's only in
Yeah.
our heads, not society.
I don't know. I wouldn't put it past a short girl to go full wildcat on
Get to your,
somebody
get
she
to your
doesn't like.
turret towers.
Yeah, but society doesn't think so.
That's fair.
I am pandemonium.
It's like a chihuahua. They're the most aggressive, but you know they're not really that deadly.
How fucking dare you call short girls chihuahuas?
Oh,
was waiting
Drake,
for it
you
to
just
curse.
entered some bad territory.
Speaking of cursed,
Now I'm gonna call you dummy.
just trying to get you riled up.
Listen, I had to deal with old white man sexism earlier this week,
Oh
so
god. One of those
Doesn't
things.
need-
don't want to hear it.
Remember, partners
What is
first.
it?
Partners
Partners.
first. Partners first. Jeez.
Parker, come back here.
Right,
Why are you running?
Because they're not on voice.
All paths
right side.
lead
Right
back
side.
to me.
Dodge those orb lines if you're still alive. Raid wide tank buster combo. You gotta share it. Hold hands.
You.
No.
You understand that's the only appropriate response,
Yeah.
whether it is actually you or not.
How lewd.
How lewd.
I am clipping makeup, motherfucker. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, good lord.
What? Okay.
I'll give you
I had
special
Sentinel up
cells.
too.
Yeah, and I had like two
Bye, Dragoon.
things on.
Wet
Love how your response to dying is what? I don't do that.
That's a one. Unless one of you does.
Drake, build the bridge.
Nope.
Drake,
What?
build the. Fuck.
Have a drink.
This is a one.
Okay, out as a chump. Fuck it.
Felu's
My fault.
sacrifice was in vain.
But notice.
Ah,
She didn't notice it too small.
your soul screams.
Oh no. Oh no.
Lol.
It's fine.
I didn't even get off the
I'm alive.
platform.
All paths lead back to me.
I saw my moment. I knew I had to do, and Drake's just like, no, 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 no.
For Eden,
Typical me.
for Mother,
It's okay. I still adore you.
a tangled morsel
Come on, give me a mechanic. Hurry up.
awaiting death.
I don't want to jump off. Tired of jumping.
These
There we go.
bars
Every
are
mechanic, why not?
Do it.
Stand in
the
the middle.
middle of the slab.
I can survive
I mean, the
this
butt
survey.
land's right there.
Not me forward,
Drake,
even.
it's visually unappealing if you're not in the middle of the red circle.
What?
I
Yeah.
need the visual
I was in the donut.
satisfaction of you being dead center of the arena when you take everything.
That's funny.
I mean, when the dragoon goes up, it never comes down.
Dragoons know a lot about flying through the air,
Right.
and
Landing dead.
and narrowly missing the edge.
So of course they got the proper flight skills.
They got their license.
Yeah.
Yeah, dragoons have their license. When your pilot is a dragoon,
Oh god.
prepare for crash landing.
Of Lady Athena's power.
Headers and stacks. Let's go.
A tangled
Get to our
morsel
spots.
awaiting death.
The assignments are up. There we go. Out of the hitbox. Then tank towers.
I'll give you special
This time without a
cells.
dragoon. I'm all over the place in my rotation. Oh boy. Build a bridge. Get to your towers. I'm not a mechanic ahead of myself. Dodge those circles and donuts. In. Do red spreads.
To the depths.
Hey, when you lose your place in your rotation and mess it all up. Partners into spread.
Where you are. These bars are unbreakable.
Oh. Lost a lot of there. And some soda spilled all over the floor.
So you spilled
Oh,
some
shit.
soda, which caused the Lala to die.
Ooh.
Well, we had no healers
No,
up, so,
I jumped to the point. I fell.
No, we only had one healer up,
we had no mix because
And-
the shield healer was the one that died.
and it wasn't our shield healer.
I need to
Unfortunately.
actually feed kitty cat.
Unfortunately, White Mages does not
just
do not
realized
get
the time.
Macrocosmos.
Yeah, that cat just clawed my leg.
Mm.
Aw. Early wings.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Excuse me. I could do better.
Uh.
That wasn't a.
You will go no further.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't hear nothing.
Cameron going for the burp parse.
I always do.
Think about that.
I offer a glimpse
Right, the bottom wings, the left tethers and stacks. I got those down pat by now, I hope.
awaiting death.
I mean, honestly, occasionally I still can't be trusted with the wings tether. I gotta be honest with myself.
Into the hip hop. Everybody makes mistakes.
I'll give you special cells.
I'm just trying to make sure my mistakes are my rotation. Build the bridge.
Wet
Not an overpass,
like
it's a bridge.
chains.
I mean, it's over a body of water.
I guess it
Yeah, that's a
technically
bridge,
counts as
not
an
an over.
overpass.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so, because overpasses go over other roads.
That's true.
Yeah, bridges go over water and canyons.
Get to your tower spot and dodge those circles and donuts. Out of the hip hops. Ah. Web spreads. Good job not getting hit, everybody. No matter how good you are at this fight, that one mechanic will trip you up eventually.
I mean, I can always get hit if you want.
Spread into partners.
Stay where you
Don't you always get hit?
Oh,
These bars are unbreakable.
Spread first.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh
Partners,
lord.
partners. Uh-oh. What happened?
Okay.
So,
Um,
Scholar, Gil,
Blueberry and
Scholar,
Oz did the
drag
the dance of trying to
Oh
fix
no,
for
the
each
lead.
other.
to partner. What it was?
They
Spread.
They have the
they
same.
touched.
They have the same brain cell.
They have their caster tips touch.
No, I think one went to the wrong spot and the other one tried to correct, but then the other one tried to go to the correct spot.
Well,
but
first
it was
he
already the wrong spot.
first guy was dragged. To
Like
the,
when you
onto
meet
the
someone in the
box, so-
hallway and you both go the same direction to get out of the
Yep.
way of one another.
Red into partners.
I am pandemonium.
At the very end of all the lasers. Yeah, I think it was just a one brain cell kind of moment. We know all about those.
Hey.
Blessed, I think, technically, right? Yeah,
Oh.
blessed.
Yeah.
I'm not used to the middle one for some reason.
Okay, there we go.
No, I'm not either.
Okay. Healer tower.
Right.
Tank tower. Spread first. So position for that accordingly. Spread. And partners. Hey, partner sort of to the left.
Lead
Oh,
back to
good
me.
thing I had the partners thing.
Dodge the orb lines.
dead.
Don't forget those. Then raid wide tank buster combo. Oh, we lost Sage. Or Scholar, I guess, technically. Don't know what he died to.
Isol.
Yep.
Yeah,
that
we're
health was not
kinda-
coming up fast enough.
Oh shit.
Because again, Blueberry was dead.
Yep.
I don't know how he's dying so much. Oh jeez. DPS just sacrificing themselves left and right. Oh no, this is not gonna end well.
Listen, it's very fun to go flying, so I don't blame them.
Drake,
Oh,
Drake,
no, no.
Drake.
Ah! I didn't expect anybody to try.
we can
I'm
help
sorry.
you.
Bye.
To the
I didn't expect us to even try that, honestly.
Don't.
your soul. Scream.
Hey, I can break it. Oh no.
Damn, we just got nuked right there.
I think that's the most ridiculous pull I've ever seen. No, you're doing the good Lord's work.
You will go no further.
And I don't mean that sarcastically.
Bring on the gladiators. Fighting wings, let's go. We got tethers and stacks.
Leader's power. A tangled morsel.
Here, those tethers are pushing away from everybody.
Break. Thank you.
Out of the hitbox.
I'll give
Tank
you
towers.
special cells. Wet like
You build a bridge. everybody else get to their tower positions. You got some circles and donuts to dodge very soon.
I must watch over all life.
In. And web spread spots.
To the depths with you.
Got a line stack. The debuffs are roll into spreads.
Stay where you
Oh,
are.
that. Oh boy. Rolls first.
These bars are unbreakable.
Spread on. Hey. Oh, how'd that
Oh,
happen?
rip.
Oh, I said happen. Snapshot, I guess. Yeah. I've been worth waiting around for.
Hey Oz, have a tank buster with me.
I don't.
Oh.
I popped mana more than everything.
I was just like, damn, I want to join that tank buster.
Didn't even get to get at
Damn, he was denied the tank buster.
Denied.
He was denied a glorious
No mashed
death.
potatoes tonight.
You will go no further. I operate the limbs of Lady Athena's
Divine
power.
wings.
A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Ah, tethers. In.
Meet me in the middle.
And then tank
I'll
towers.
give you special cells.
No play, no problem. They'll get you to your destination, no problem.
Wet
When you
like
fly
unto
Pandemonium
change.
Airways,
Oh god.
your flight being delayed is your least problem.
At least here. Oh no.
Least of your problems.
We're
Get to your
expecting
tower
some
spots.
turbulence.
Over all life.
All of the seats on our planes are a little sticky. Don't worry, it's okay.
Out of the hitbox.
That's just normal.
Sticky sheets. Sticky seats. That's what it is.
There are no snacks on
Web
board.
spreads.
There's some Kool-Aid.
Yeah, there's some expired Kool-Aid.
I mean, there's no snacks on board unless you are one.
Damn, I'm crunchy, so
This isn't a vor boss. We're not
That's
snacks.
fair. Spread into partners.
Stay where
Again, good lord.
No, I'm putting goddamn Divine Veil on the party.
Not for me.
Oh.
That's like the third time in a row. Maybe fourth. Not sure. Let's count that now. Partners.
I thought you meant me running into the thing to put.
No, I trust you better than
Divine
that. Tank buster time. Then we get our turret tower spots.
To the depths with you.
spread first into partners.
I am Pandemonium, and these cells are mine!
Blessed. Let's go. Range tower. Healer tower. I'm ready to spread first. So position for that accordingly now. Spread, spread, spread. Partners. Get the left side, left side. And dodge the orb lines. Watch for those. And then we got Raid White Tank Buster combo. Everyone's alive. Good job. We're all doing great.
Yep. Alright, time for some ghost busting.
Heh.
Well, I mean, the buster's called Soul Grasp.
I guess that's fair. Tank tower time.
Oh, you got the fairy tale.
I'll give you special
Yeah.
cells.
They seem to like to give me the fairy.
And build a bridge. This time both of our tanks are alive.
Like unto chains.
Anytime I get the fairy tether, I both feel like honored but also called out. Is that just a me feeling?
I think that's normal.
Okay.
Everybody get to their web spreads.
Oh! Okay,
Oh, no, we lost
To the
Noda.
depths with you.
That's not good.
That was the poison.
Your soul.
Good luck on your towers, everybody.
It's spreading to roll. Goodbye.
Bye.
Alright, we got time for one more pull.
Okay.
One more time. No, I know you feel the need for a bath after talking to us, but goddamn, that water's not clean.
I hit the wrong button. Oh well.
Oh, good, because it's the last pull anyway, Mr. Soda.
You will go no further.
Does Soul have D&D tonight?
Yep, I
Ah, okay.
mentioned it.
I operate the
Wait, I think we
Yeah,
already
'cause,
established
we
that this
didn't-
ninja does not pay attention.
Because we didn't get it last week, because DM and his family were sick.
Ah, yeah.
And nobody mentioned that until like last minute.
Save us! Save us,
No.
Soul!
I don't feel like it.
Out of the hitbox.
Denied the sun.
Tank Buster.
You didn't praise the sun.
special cells.
Sun was my enemy.
Yeah, so you're right there. Because of Drake.
Damn it,
What? I'm
Drake.
a ninja. I work from the shadows.
Like unto
Get
chains.
your boo boots off my toes.
Oh, yeah?
Thank you. I think anyway.
Get to your tower spot.
Drake's unwillingness to praise the sun that he doesn't get saved.
Some circles and donuts to dodge here. Out of the hitbox. Hey. Web spreads.
To the depths with you.
Get to our lion stack spot. It'll be spread into rolls.
Stay where you
Yeah, get the stack this time.
Oh, it's me.
These
Red
bars
first, into rolls after that.
Ah,
I just.
No one ran off. Okay. Don't stack then. Don't stack. Don't stack. Oh, DPS do, but.
oh, Nona had it.
Oh, you guys got lucky then.
Yeah.
It
I
all
was scared
happens
for a
to
moment.
everybody eventually. You didn't fail, you slipped. I'm paying more than that. I got extra retainers.
depths with you.
Spread into partners if we somehow survive this,
And these cells are mine.
which we won't. No. Oh, okay.
We're almost up in time, which was honestly
So
incredible.
close. So close.
I mean, it was a Prague party, so I don't know
Yeah.
why you're saying, well, blueberry, but
You know what would be fun? Playing Jackbox with the raid static.
That would be
I would
fun.
play Jackbox with, yeah.
I've played that in a long time. It'll be more fun than playing Baldur's Gate 3 together. For 4 of us, anyway.
Well, we need 2 other people for that.
Well, you already know
although-
I'm down.
I need more
Okay.
time before
There
I
are
can-
mods that can be used to have more than 4 players.
Are you sure your connection can handle 4 to 8 people?
Alright,
We
I
got
gotta
Google
go,
Fiber.
guys.
We also have Spectrum. What's the point?
Yeah,
Right.
real talk. I haven't canceled our old internet because sometimes the internet goes down. And I'm like, you know what? This is actually useful.
Now, the new internet will go down, and the old internet will keep going, or the old internet will go out, and the new internet will keep going. So we
Yep.
just keep them both.
And thus goes bye-bye your money.
Drake, are you talking to strangers?
Oh, strangers on the road.
Oh there, Drake.
They're outside our house. I'm like, what are the?
Okay,
there are
Drake,
people
They're
here?
Make-
outside their house. They're outside
Drake?
of that house.
Do they have a white van?
They have a person in a white
have a
coat.
pillow.
It's close enough.
Have a pillow. Today, good. Kind of. I say mostly good tonight. We're meme as fuck, but you know what? I think we're just kind of having time. Typical
I heard
weekend, right?
laughter tonight, so I'll consider that a good night.
I think we're all doing all right. We know the mechanics. We just gotta focus enough to do them.
What's focus?
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna go fight a stronghold of like 40 plus orcs or something.
Well, you got fun with your
Okay.
D&D. Don't trust any strange liches.
Hey, we already have a lich.
Like I said, don't trust any strange liches.
Yeah, not one
Or at the
that,
very least, don't trust
you know-
the Illithids. They're never worth trusting. Learn
Which
from
ones?
Clarota.
Oh, yeah. Mind flayers. Never trust a mind flayer.
Never
You're
trust a mind
telling
flayer.
me the sweet mushroom mind flayer is actually a bad guy?
No, you gotta
Probably.
romance the mind flayers.
That's true.
That is a thing you
That's
can do.
true.
Yeah, we've all seen enough hentai to know what happens.
Have we though? Have
Have
we? Because
we?
this was a little
Have we seen
unexpected.
enough?
No, you haven't seen enough.
Where's the mouth?
Well,
What about mind flayer mouth?
Yeah, where is it?
It's a beak under their tentacles.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Somebody's into that somewhere. No judgment here.
Okay, have a
That's
good
it.
night, guys.
Good
Well
night.
then.
Good night.
Peace out, folks. I'm gonna go fuck up to Narnia.
Okay, real
Hello.
talk. My headcanon for Mind Flayer Anatomy
Oh no.
was surprisingly close to Boulder's Gate canon
Oh no.
for Mind Flayer Anatomy and what they functionally eat, which is both incredible and terrifying.
Oh my.
Okay then. I mean,
So, like,
we're all
do they-
degens here.
Do they like dissolve the brain to eat it, or
So they actually eat the So they eat the brain, but they also eat the cerebral spinal fluid around it, which is actually just kind of a super saline solution.
So it's meat soup.
So yeah, so
Meat
it's
soup.
brain soup to them. But technically you can manufacture all the like parts of brain in modern times.
Yeah.
So they crave the mineral. So like in Baldur's Gate, I haven't gotten to this point, but a friend of mine told me about it. You meet a mind flayer that's trying to basically manufacture cerebral spinal
Hmm.
fluid. I think cerebral spinal fluid. Let me Google this real
I
quick to
think
make
I
sure
think
I
you're
have
talking
it
about
correct.
Omilium. He's in the Underdark.
And he's such a sweetheart. Or they? I don't know anymore. I mean,
I don't think
In
mind flayers
my
have a gender.
yeah, that's why I had to switch today. It's like, I'm not sure.
Right, notice mic still doesn't work properly.
No.
On this server alone, for some reason.
Yeah, cerebral spinal fluid.
I do have one funny story when we're done with this, and it's really fast.
What is cerebral spinal fluid made of? It's just a saline. Okay, no, it's a saline solution with glucose, proteins, lipids, and electrolytes.
So
So in modern times we can easily manufacture cerebral spinal fluid. So what I'm saying is if mind flayers existed now, they would be able to live on our fake cerebral spinal fluid. The way they reproduce is by transforming humanoids with those little tadpole things. So they could probably functionally transform. It would be worth experimenting for them to see if they can transform like pigs or other primates into functional mind flayers, because those brains are closer. You could also probably work with whales
Maybe.
and dolphins.
I don't know if
Like
they
whales.
can use tadpoles on more than humanoids.
Well, yeah, so that's the thing, that this is not canon anywhere. But if you take like how they do it with humans, you put the tadpole in how that usually works with humans is you put the tadpole in the head, it attaches, it slowly drives the person mad as the tadpole feeds on the brain juices produced by stress and gets stronger. Eventually, the tadpole transforms the humanoid into a another illithid, um, into a new mind flayer. So if we go off of you just need like a similar brain chemistry or like brain power, brain mass, like pigs, whales, dolphins, um, are like the smart and primates are like the smartest, biggest brains that they could get a hold of, but they may or may not be able to transform. But it's unclear how much of the transformation is dependent on the like physical anatomy of the host for the tadpole. Like, could they do a full transformation of a fucking blue whale into a new illithid? Because the brain and like the brain chemistry is absolutely there. But also a blue whale sized mind flayer would be terrifying.
Terrifying indeed.
Absolutely terrifying. That's
That
how
would
it's
be amazing, though.
Yeah, and so like, but if you could turn like large livestock, like or like quadrupedal livestock, like pigs, cows, and horses, you'd probably get a very smart mind flayer out of a pig. You'd probably get a very dumb mind flayer out of a cow, which would be hilarious.
I think on the addition, if you did get one from a pig, no offense to pig kind anywhere, but I don't think that mind flayer would be very picky about whose or what's brain it fed on.
Well, I don't know. It's kind of like with vampires and blood.
No.
I mean,
Because
Astarion doesn't really like eating bears and pigs, but
Astarion was an elf.
Yeah, so pigs can eat a lot of things, but they do have like favorite foods and stuff. So like The reason I say pigs are very, very smart. They're more trainable than dogs, actually. Um,
They're cute.
they're adorable. And the reason I say cows are smart, but they're also very simple. If you turned a mind flayer or a cow into a mind flayer, you'd probably get a very hungry mind flayer that is suddenly your best friend, which
Oh,
is
so
honestly adorable.
my visual here was just a mind flayer just out in a field somewhere, just like daydreaming while munching down on snacks.
Oh god.
It's adorable. So like finding, so like being able to manufacture, and being able to manufacture like the sustenance for a mind flayer to eat in modern day, not a big deal because we can manufacture everything. It's like salt, sugar, the proteins, lipids, and electrolytes, um, which is glucose is sugar, proteins are, you can grab proteins out of basically anything. Lipids are fats, and electrolytes are like Gatorade. So, like, mix in some Gatorade there.
Just have a milkshake.
Yeah. It's the reproduction of mind flayers that's the problem, because by its nature, it's parasitic and destroys the host.
But if they lived in a sustainable modern society that could provide them that, you'd only have like the outlier troublemakers. I'm pretty sure they'd be content otherwise to not wantonly reproduce.
Yeah, if they're immortal, if they have a very long lifespan, they wouldn't need to reproduce very often. But also you still need a robust gene. So
Mind
there's
Flayer's got
also
about
the question if
125.
they reproduce. So like if they do asexual reproduction, like they can just like spawn the tadpole out of their own DNA, then having a small gene pool isn't as much of an issue. But if you like need two mind flayers to combine their mind flayer DNA to make a new tadpole,
They
that
come
is
from
a
the.
problem
They
because
come from
then
the pool, the hive mind thing, or whatever it's called.
elder brain,
Yeah,
I know
that thing.
the elder brain. Well, that's still the elder brain could need another elder brain to
Maybe.
mix the DNA.
Elder Brain might get lonely too, Drake.
I mean, it's just mixing the DNA. It doesn't even have to be like in science. It's called asexual and sexual reproduction, but it could be functionally not that. You just need two DNA pools.
A
Because
transaction.
because if there is an issue of basically having too much inbreeding in the illithid tadpole population for reproduction, then you might get some funky mind flayer defects, just like in inbred populations of any other animal, including humans.
Hmm.
These are my previous roommate was a neuroscientist, so I posed a lot of these questions to her a while ago. And even though we're like not friends anymore, I still have the what is it? The proximity knowledge of
There you
everything
go.
she's told me.
Fair, fair.
I'll play our healer if we get a group.
I wish I had time.
Right.
It,
Oh,
I mean, I'd be part cleric anyway, so I'd have a heal.
I do have one quick
Oh,
story about Phil, real quick, if I can.
Story.
The supposedly cleric and druid and artificer and bard and all the others who have heals can all heal just as well as a cleric can.
But cleric gets you guidance.
That's true.
Out of your
in-
story.
In Castle right now, there's a plot going on before this event coming in tomorrow, where there are these really old characters who've been in the castle for like 2 decades, and they're running around in the Outer Bailey, killing people. And on the second murder, they leave a blood puddle in the guest hall in the hallway. So Phil, another sorcerer, and a few other people in the Watch and Army go up there to start investigating. Near the end of their investigation, Phil and the other sorcerer are trying to push and shove each other to make the other lick the blood off the floor.
Oh, boy.
Because the sorcerers are all weird like that.
Perfect.
And
yes,
Dame
good.
Eva, a knight comes in, and she and Phil get along really well. She looked at Phil, who was getting a little upset because she couldn't get Israel to do it. She said, "You can lick the blood now. We're done with it, Feluce." Indignant, Phil says, I'll lick it. I'll drink it from a cup. I'll lick it from a wound. The floor? No. So a couple days later, Phil goes to the bridge, and all this information is being relayed because that's how information works in a social game. And another person my character's close to, Rika, who is also into necromancy, dead things, the weird stuff. The blood puddle comes up again, and Rika turns to Phil and asks, "Did they let you lick the blood off the floor?" Again, the indignation of going through the cup, the wound, but not the floor thing.
Mm-hmm.
And in that same instance, the third time this came up, Kyra made note, it's not even the licking of the blood that's making you upset. It's that people are thinking you'll lick it off the floor.
I know, right? I was gonna say, I like how everyone assumes that Filu is just going to consume the blood, but it's like, no, the blood has been on the floor. Your feet have been on the floor. I don't know where that floor has been. I cannot
the blood
confirm.
is the problem. It's the floor.
I know what goes on floors.
That's alright. It's just a short story, but it's just that one of those hilarious things that the character is so well known for their quirks.
I realized that I have another embarrassing grocery store short story that I have forgotten to relay.
I'm here for this.
So the local co-op is one of the grocery stores that I frequent, and like all the cashiers know my face and know my name because I have a loyalty program, rewards card there, whatever. And I know all of them at least by face. And I look at their name tag every day and I try to remember what it is, and I never do, but that's not the story of me forgetting names. So when I go in there, like every good grocery shopper that doesn't like to go grocery shopping, even though I love the store, I make the same loop around the store, and then I'm done. So I can get in and out most efficiently as possible. Well, the coffee machine is on like the front side of the loop. So I like get the basket, and then I get like one thing of groceries, and then I get the coffee, and then I have the basket for the rest of the store. But what I've done more than once is set down my coffee to put something in the basket, and then leave the coffee somewhere in the store, and then get up to the cash register, put down the basket, realize I've forgotten my coffee somewhere, and look the cashier directly in the eye and say, "I forgot my coffee. I'll be right back, I promise." And the most recent time I did this, I went and got the coffee, came back, and the cashier goes, "I'm surprised you remembered where it was." And I was like, this is not the first time I've done this.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
You should
Oh,
get a
boy.
coffee cup sling.
I should get a coffee cup sling. Actually, they had to hike up their price of coffee, so I should start bringing my own like cup in to get their coffee
That's a
and
good
put
idea.
put in a coffee cup sling.
You could custom paint it to be like the tank thing.
Single brain cell coffee consumer.
Noodling.
It'd be cute.
I always make the joke at work that before I have my coffee in the morning, I have 2 brain cells, one for student pickups and one for railroad crossings. If I didn't have railroad crossings, I'd only have 1 brain cell for student pickups.
Railroad crossings are important.
They are. Can't underestimate those.
It's stupid
Nope.
how many people underestimate how fast trains are going.
Oh
Because
yeah,
they're
well,
so big and they look so slow, but they are
yes,
zooming.
they're zooming. Yes, and like one afternoon, um, there was actually a train on the track that I was going to cross, and it was a ways away, but I was like, nah, we're just gonna sit here with my hazards on until it passes. I ain't in a hurry. Uh, and I got honked at a couple times, but I was like, fuck you. I'm in a bus.
Wait,
I
were
don't
you in the
care.
bus or?
Yeah, I'm in the bus.
What are
Yeah,
they
I'm in
gonna
the
do
bus.
with us?
Yeah, I know. I was like, I'm not moving. You can make your life choices if you want to zoom around me, but you might get hit by the train that I'm waiting for with my hazards on. And it was fine. The all the kiddos were like sticking out the window, waving to the conductor, and the conductor thankfully made their day by waving back, and it was very cute. But I was like terrified the whole time.
Oh man.
Ugh.
Trains, man, don't underestimate them.
I
I
think a lot
love
of things people should
trains.
not underestimate that. For some reason, people do, and then they fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Now, there are
Trains
people out
definitely one of
there
them.
who underestimate hydroplaning possibility.
Oh my
I've done
god.
that. It's not fun.
I
Sorry, you
Oh,
first.
no, it's like I have managed to not do that in my car or in the bus, but I'm like
Hope you never do it in the
terrified
bus.
of the day that well, I've slid out, I've fishtailed on snow in the bus
Ooh.
before. That was terrifying enough.
I mean, at least you can get a little traction from snow, right?
Well, so
Purchased.
if the bus is full, they actually have really good traction, but the bus is mostly empty at this point.
Oh, so it's just a paper bag.
Yeah, so I was making a turn. It was a 4-lane road, and I was making a left turn across 2 lanes into the nearest like lane the direction I was going. And it was like actively snowing. They should have canceled. That afternoon was a whole saga. They should have canceled school early. I'm so mad at the district for not. I didn't get home until I think like 7:30 that evening because I got stuck a second time. Or I got stuck at the end of the route. But I was pulling into that nearest lane going the direction that I need to. And like the front end of the bus stopped just fine in the lane. And then I felt the back end of the bus slowly continue going
No.
into the other lane. And fortunately, there was another lane there for the bus to go into instead of off the road. And I kept steering the direction I needed to go, and the back tires got their traction, and we were able to get back in the lane. And I was like death gripping on the steering wheel. Meanwhile, I hear from the back of the bus, "That was fun. Can we do it again?"
You just got that cold sweat going down your neck.
And I'm like, "No, we cannot."
You're like, no, that was not fun.
I didn't say that out loud, but I was like, "No,
Let's not.
it's not. I never want to do that again."
It's kind of funny how things that when you're a kid, things seem fun and thrilling, but then you get older, you realize how dangerous they can be, and it's like that fear just doesn't go away.
I was in a deadly situation.
Why I can't do roller coasters anymore.
You were gonna say something about hydroplaning?
Oh yeah. Over a decade ago, I was driving myself and my ex to the Renaissance Fair, like 2 cities over, and it had just started raining, and I was coming off the highway to merge into another expressway, which thankfully was out in the country, and I fishtailed the whole 2 lanes until I finished the straight in the
Oh
car.
man.
It was scary,
Goodness.
but then afterwards, like, oh.
If there was one time I was driving to work, I think it was cold and cold and rainy, so it was like I guess there were ice in parts of the road, and there's a point where like you're going downhill and you need there's a freeway intersection, so the kind where you go under the overpass. And I was having to take the right turn to go on the access road to go up to the freeway. Well, I started braking to get to that turn, and there's no traction on the road. It's like I'm trying to brake so I can slow down and turn properly, but I just kept going the same fucking speed. Like I managed to curve a little bit, but I ended up going over the curb on that little triangle section of the sidewalk, you know, that's always there for this for the crosswalks and all that. I go over that, and it's finally after I get over that curve that my tires started gripping again. So next thing I know, my car has turned a complete 180 to face the opposite direction.
Oh no!
Fortunately, there's no other cars on the road at the time. I'm just sitting there on the access road facing the wrong way. I'm like, huh, okay. I want to go back. I want to keep going to work now.
Did you fix the car first? Did you ride it first, or did you reverse all the way there?
What? I did it. I turned around. I turned around first.
That wasn't in your story, so I had to ask.
But I just kind of sat there for like 10 seconds. I'm like, oh, okay. Like it was like a slightly curved. I go over the curve. I'm like, okay. And I tried correcting the wheels, which I probably am not supposed to do. Now that I know. But as soon as I finally get traction back, it's rude. I'm like, huh?
Why am I facing this direction?
Just turn around like, okay, I'm alive. I'm going to work.
My favorite like traction related snow story is not mine actually. It was from years prior at the bus barn where there were a few less rules about everything. And so there's one like curved hill in the shade in my city that whenever it ices or snows, that uphill curve becomes ice and you'd have no traction.
Oh, no.
And this is commonly known. Even now, whenever a driver calls in on the radio and is like, I'm stuck here, the common response is use the curb to get yourself stuck. Just have the bus on the curb and make it through the day. Is how notorious this section of road is. Well, one of our drivers that has been there for a while tells a story of she got stuck on this road and calls in to the head mechanic at the time. And this was the Wild West of driving, and we could say a lot of shit over the radio that we can't anymore. And so she's like, hey, I'm stuck on this curb. What do you suggest? And the mechanic goes, you got kids on the bus? She goes, yeah. He goes, pile them over the rear tires and see if that works. So she herds all the kids on the bus over like the humps of the rear tires, the seats that are over those, puts the bus in a low gear, gently taps the gas, and lo and behold, the rear tires get traction and they get out of it just fine.
That's amazing. No, I'm serious. That's
it's
amazing.
A good story. It's a great story. Yeah. Ooh. Fun job. Can't wait to be
Anyway.
What'd you?
I just saw our cat dad opened Phasmophobia and like all my senses just peaked. Like,
And I'm gonna head off now. I sang with you there.
and then
So I'm glad your guinea pig's doing better, by the way.
yeah,
I'm glad
I
it
hear
was just lice.
Lice.
Yeah, Lucius's seizure-like episode looked worse than it actually was, so that's good because it was
good.
just lice.
Was Lucius itching, or were they actually seizing?
No, so what happens is like it's so itchy that it just makes them twitch like a seizure.
Yeah.
Which is very weird. Because that's not as far as I know, that's like not any other animal's response to itching
Guess,
really
to be
bad.
fair, they don't really have arms to reach those itchy spots to scratch with.
Yeah.
So
Like, I mean, they can scritch and reach most places, but
Not the spine.
I guess the itching feeling is just so intense that they're like, their tiny brain wires get crossed.
and I guess for them, lice are bigger to them than they are to us. So there's also that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
But
to be spider-sized.
Anyway, yeah.
But yeah, it's who knows where they picked up the
Who
lice
knows?
from. Because the vet said that lice can actually live on a guinea pig for a number of years before you actually notice like fur loss. Um, so it's possible that Hythlodeus, the one I got from the Iowa animal shelter,
Hythlodeus?
yeah, one
Why
he's
did
named
they use
Hythlodeus.
Hythlodeus?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Hythlodeus.
adorable.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to
Hythlodeus.
interrupt. It's just
No,
like
no, you're good. Hythlodeus is one of my babies. The other baby was Emmett Silk, but Emmett Silk died.
oh. I
And
mean, I'll be honest,
uh,
that sounds appropriate lore-wise.
I mean, at least this time Emmett Silk died before Hythlodeus.
Yeah, I feel like
Oh,
Oh
I feel
God,
like
that's
kids would take it
terrible.
better.
it's so bad. It's so bad. Emmett was.
Aw. I do have a
Um,
question.
Oh wow.
Do you get your pet supplies from delivery or an in-person shop?
I go to a local in-person shop, and by local I mean like locally owned
Do they
in-person
sell
shop.
piggies?
They don't sell like the animal piggies. No.
Supply. Do they let pets come in?
Yeah, they do.
That's probably where
Um,
lice could get onto material, clean the material.
I don't buy any. The only thing I buy from there is food.
Oh, then no, then I'm wrong.
So,
Hmm.
It's not impossible, but it's highly unlikely that I'm right.
yeah, and the other place they could have picked it up. So, the vet. So it's been a bad year for pets.
Oof.
Emmett Self died in May. Died in May, like the beginning of May. And my poor good friend who was looking over at my guinea pigs while I was out of town found him. And then Linhard got a bladder stone at the end of May, and I had to put him down. But my normal vet couldn't see him, so I had to go to the vet that I don't like, the vet that I took these guys to get Linhard put down after a very annoying run around with the vet of diagnostic testing when I knew what was wrong with him.
Hmm.
And then
the vets.
And then when I got back from putting Linhard down is when I started noticing the hair loss on Hythlodeus. So my guess, so it's either Hythlodeus had them from the animal shelter, because while I'm sure, actually I have 3 guesses. While I'm sure the animal shelter screens like incoming dogs and cats for things like fleas and lice and ticks and mites and stuff, they probably didn't think of screening guinea pigs. So he either already had them when coming into the animal shelter or picked them up and it just didn't cause a problem until now. Or the exam room that I took Linhard into at the vet was contaminated with lice from a previous animal patient, and I carried it home on my clothing and transferred it to the pigs
Possible.
somehow. Seems unlikely because I'm sure they do a good job of disinfecting the rooms. It's also not impossible that one of the myriad kids I interacted with over the summer had lice and I brought it home.
That's
That'd be even
And-
that'd be even more worrisome.
Yeah, and I didn't get it because I shower basically every day. But I transferred it to the pigs. and they don't shower every day, obviously.
Oh.
So
Well,
who
good news
knows?
is you caught it.
Yeah, and keeping everything clean, and I have a second dose of the anti-parasite topical stuff.
You could always
So
try
Good.
diatomaceous earth too if you wanted to.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
wow.
that's
What?
really bad if you inhale it. Like, I always feel bad when you come in after I've dusted.
Yeah, no, they
Diatomaceous? I don't pronounce that word. Fuck no.
they have
Dionysius.
really sensitive respiratory systems.
Oh, that'll
so
be, yeah,
if
okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
So
know,
that's
if it's-
I know
gonna
it
be
affects
possible.
me, but so I don't know how it affects guinea pigs though.
they have a very sensitive respiratory system.
It's
The dust is
basically
basically tiny glass dust.
Yeah, no.
it's a type of earth, and you can get it a food grade version, which is something that even vets will
It's made
sometimes
from
use
crushed
for
coral
cats and
or
dogs.
anemone.
It's the kind of the way it's designed, like at a molecular level. I think I'm not sure exactly how small, but excuse me, it grabs onto like bugs' bodies or whatever, and then basically dries them out and
It
kills
cuts
them
them open
that way.
and dries them
Mm.
out. It's like, it's not actual glass, but it's an evaporated sea material that's been crushed down into a fine
Oh, okay.
dust.
Yeah, that would probably be
So
bad
probably
for their
wouldn't be
little
bad for
lungs.
probably wouldn't work for
It's
guinea
bad
pigs.
for
if it's
anybody
sensitive,
to
yeah.
breathe in. Like, you're supposed to be wearing a mask or be in a well-ventilated area for that. You do not want
Mm.
to put that. I'll dust the cats with it in, like, the garage,
Oh, yeah.
but I wouldn't. I
No,
avoid their
wouldn't.
heads at
It
all
gets me
costs.
sneezing like crazy because my allergies or my sinuses are sensitive about things. So
Yeah,
if it affects me, it probably would affect guinea pigs too.
Oh
Yeah, that's a no-go for the piggies.
Yeah, no go for the piggies. You sweet little muffins.
I mean, the only other thing I could think of doing is, like, doing an oil rub.
Yeah, so
So-
what I'm gonna do is I put on the topical like yesterday evening or yesterday, and the next dose is supposed to go on in 2 weeks. So what I think I'm gonna do is let the topical work for like a week and maybe give them a bath a couple days before. So like 2 weeks would be the 13th is when I would apply the second dose. Is give them a bath like next weekend maybe with Dawn dish soap actually. Is the ultimate grease cutter and killer of all things.
That'll work.
Yeah. Give them a bath with Dawn dish soap next weekend and then put the second anti parasite wash on the or topical on them. And then hopefully by the end of October, all the lice will be dead and I can change their bedding once a week like I usually do. Instead of every day.
It'll be fully in spooky season. It all comes together.
Spoopy season.
That's tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're supposed to be using your
Shit.
Fantasia right now, buddy.
Man, I've drunk it. I haven't taken clothes off yet.
Oh, go take your clothes off.
Things you say at bad parties and Final Fantasy. I've drunk it. I just haven't. I've drunk it. I just haven't taken my clothes off yet. Jeez.
Out of context. Out of context.
Oh man.
Imagine typing that in chat and somebody comes around the corner.
No, that's the thing you put in party chat right before the or like right as the random person from Party Finder joins.
Oh jeez. Terrible.
Awkward moments.
Although really, would any of us joining a Party Finder be surprised as that the greeting
Not
message?
really.
No,
I think
no.
we've jumped into worse, honestly.
Mm.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna head off to Narnia, maybe get some sleep because I'm technically still on day shift schedule.
You
Even
got
if
2
I'm
hours
bad
before
at
you gotta go to bed.
even if I'm bad at actually keeping in my proper sleep schedule. Later.
See ya. I need to
Good
go
night,
change the
friends.
laundry and change the piggy bedding.
Oh, that was our raid night. It was a short one because it's all out of D&D. Plus, we have to do pugs anyway, so it's kind of one of those things where once we go through a lockout, we're like, do we really want to wait for more pugs? I mean, what kind of pugs are we gonna get? Honestly, tonight we couldn't even really blame pugs, and that's actually a good position to be in. I'd rather not have to blame the people who randomly join our group and come with us. I'd rather we just do what we do. You know what I mean? And you know, it was kind of a sloppy, messy night, but what I was getting a feel from the group in general was that when we did mess up, it was because we were just kind of maybe a little too hard. We were focused. We were not really focused properly. It wasn't through like a lack of understanding the mechanics or anything. And like, even with the I forget what the mechanic is called, the towers, and then you have the ads show up with all the circles and the donuts on the ground. We weren't really even messing up that too much. So, despite this, our casters were actually doing it pretty consistently, which is giving me a good feel for the group as far as actually getting through to Harrowing Hill and moving on and getting the kill and being done with 10 at least. I mean, if we're done with 9 and 10, I could kind of feel satisfied with the tier. I'd rather get the whole tier cleared, but I can jump into Party Finder for that probably and do okay. So I'm just hoping that we can move on to 11 and keep going forward instead of giving up. A part of me kind of wants to, I don't know, there's a part of me that wants to stop raiding. Just so that I have my Saturdays and Sundays to myself, and then Saturdays and Sundays I can devote really full on hardly to streaming. Well, not all the way to streaming, but like instead of doing raid nights every weekend, I can have a night where I do Phasmo a weekend where I can do Phasmos 2 days in a row, or I could do other games, you know. And it's not like I don't have the free time to do those streams. I'm just every time I think about going live and streaming, I look at my desk where my PC case is currently sitting. My new PC case was surrounded by boxes full of PC parts that I need to put into that case, and I think I should be doing that instead. And then I turn back around, and I like open up Baldur's Gate 3. I'm only in Act 1, and I'm exploring the shit out of Act 1 because instead of bum rushing all the way to the end of the story and like really playing the game through, just because I keep wanting to wait until that PC is done to do it. But there's still so much in Act 1 that you can explore, even multiple playthroughs later, and still find new stuff. So it's kind of fun. But I just got to get up my ass and stop procrastinating. So I'm sorry about that. Sorry about my lack of Phasmo streams, my lack of FF15, my lack of just me generally being here as much as I used to be. It's something I'm working on. I'm not necessarily on hiatus exactly, and just I'm feeling the burnout real hard, and I'm sorry for that. And it's not burnout with streaming. It's not burnout with VTubing. It's burnout just with life, because the hours that I'm working right now are brutal enough that I am physically exhausted just daily, and I can't seem to get pushed past that. But I'll find my way past it soon enough. It doesn't usually last long when I get like this. I'll eventually find my way through it. So I appreciate your patience, and hopefully y'all are having a good weekend for now. Those of you who do like seeing FF14 prog nights, and those of you who like to watch Phasmo or whatever, if you're there lurking, I appreciate you. If you're watching my videos after the fact, I appreciate you too. And hopefully y'all are having a good weekend for now. I know summer's nearly over, so let's be glad for that. The heat is going away soon, if not already, depending on how north or south you are. Down here in Texas, we're probably not going to see the heat gone for a while now, but the heat is getting more tolerable, and our nights are getting cool, and our EC is actually working for once, so that's a good thing for us. So, yeah. I have drunk a Fantasia, so as soon as I end the stream, I'm going to go and make a change, because it is Halloween. For those who are not familiar with me, which is a lot of people out there, most people I'm sure, every year around for the Halloween season, I drink a Fantasia. And I enjoy a little bit of Halloween. If you cannot judge it, if you can't figure it out by the name, you'll see it soon enough tomorrow night. So it's something I do kind of as a tradition every year, where I lose my raw form for a month, if not longer, depending on the holiday. Because I think November I'm going to start doing something different too. So I've added some more traditional months as far as like holiday reason excuses. I've come up with a couple of different excuses, basically, to drink a Fantasia and be something other than Aura for certain parts of the year. So, this is the part of the year that started it all, which is Halloween. So I'll see y'all on the other side, and hopefully y'all have a good weekend, and hopefully maybe tomorrow night we'll get a P10 clear. That'd be great. Peace out, folks.